Yes. Yes. What am I even doing? Oh yeah, I forgot that when you do, get the proper true ending, you don't even get a continue game because the game is abruptly over. Yeah, that's something you don't normally see because you just immediately start up a game after finishing the previous game. that's uh, that's interesting. Ah, well, in the meantime, what is what is a what is a what is a Christmas episode? Yeah? What else though? Cuz I don't know. Yeah, ghost outfit. Christmas has ghosts. I guess. It does. It's true. Oh, right. There's another Santa Claus outfit. Shouldn't forget about that. What do you mean it's Christmas? It's June 25th, I think is what you mean. It's half Christmas. Crimbo, if you will. Merry Crimbo, everyone. Where's the other outfit? Oh, right, the festive outfit, of course. And then, oh, it's well known, just not in America. There we are. Should I keep on the ghost outfit? It does explicitly say Halloween. Okay, so what are Christmas themed weapons? Because I don't know. I want to say like anything ice and snow, right? That's red and green. Yeah. What else though? Like obviously, again, anything ice and snow is an obvious thing to be turning on. However, aside from that, I don't know what like the what a Christmas themed thing would be. I mean, I guess it could turn on like the barrel launcher because that's kind of like giving gifts, sort of. In a certain way. You give gifts to children? No, that doesn't make any sense. I guess anything that scales with both survival and anything that scales with both survival and brutality. You know, like the 10 things that do that. Sure. Although I don't know if vampirism is quite... that feels like a little bit un-Christmassy, if you ask me. And also, I'm not going to turn on the syringe. Alright, we just did that one. Sure. It does open up some okay stuff here, doesn't it? No turrets. Yeah, you and Bloodthirsty Shield, I guess. Right, Assault Shield too. This was one of the scheduled things, by the way, if you weren't picking up on that. So it's like my hands are tied. My lips are sealed. Mm-hmm. Sure. What else? Because I don't actually know what scales with what at this point in time. Okay, so candy cane crowbar. It is not a candy cane though, or at least I mean I guess it would be if I had like a mod or something. Anything else that people think? Root grenade because of Christmas tree. I guess that's pretty much the closest that we got, right? Is root? I feel like no. Dots being red and green is why I have corrosive cloud on. Not everything else has, you know, the red and green specifically. Boots? What do you consider boots, though? Santa does have boots. That is true. But does he have spiked boots? I feel like that's not really... Root grenade for the reef actually does work a little bit better than the tree. True. You know what? I'm going to give you that one. Corrupted power because Christmas has been corrupted by... Okay, now that's a little bit excessive in terms of rationale there. Santa has a pet owl, too. I think you're confusing Santa with Athena. I understand, though. Christmas. I mean, yeah, Rhythm and Bouzouki, maybe. That is a merry-making weapon. I don't know if I would consider it quite Christmas. Thank you, an anime profile picture. Also, yes, I did see your the previous post on the previous stream. I will get to that eventually. Putting up a new banner on the channel. There you go. What do you think Santa can grip onto icy roofs? Now that is some very... Yeah, like whip also, if we were... I don't think Santa uses whips. He's magic. He doesn't have, you know, that stuff. I have boosted gauntlets for Santa's gloves. Just, you can't just be all like, yeah, Santa wears gloves and boots and be like, that's good enough. Do an edgy Santa with Tombstone. Okay, now I was using that sort of... Oh, no, wait. I was using that sort of rationale for maybe having, like, the ghost outfit because, you know, if you ask Charles Dickens, he would say that ghosts are a part of Christmas. But, like, you know, that whole thing. Nutcracker for Nutcrackers actually does work. That's true. Now, that one is definitely Christmas themed. Absolutely. What else, though? I don't know. Like I said, it's like the vampirism is also red and green scaling, but that's also, you know, yeah. And collector's syringe are not using. Come on. Crowbar because Santa breaks into people's houses. That's, again, a very big stretch, I would say. Your actual human son. But it's like, I don't think that works enough. It's not quite the same thing. I think I've got pretty much everything that's going to be Crimbo themed that I possibly can get. Oh, I should probably just start from the thing. Here, let's get into the center and start up the YouTube video, everybody. Nutcracker and Boy's Axe. Okay, Nutcracker, yes. Boy's Axe, no. That does not work. Krampus drinks blood. Krampus does not drink blood. He whips bad children with reeds. It's not the same thing. It's like, you know, there's a very clear... It's like he's a demon man, but that's not the same thing. Peter's going to come up for 6 boys for now. An axe that is Santa's gift to a boy. Well, I might as well put on the Mushroom Boy then at that point. No. All right, let's start this thing up. Continue to make your cases for other items I should have. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. 6 months. In 6 months. It's half Christmas. That's right, everybody. We're doing a half Christmas run because somebody wanted me to do that. I don't know. Whatever. Got a whole bunch of Christmas-themed weaponry and, you know, that's as good as I can do. There's not that much that's Christmas themed in this game. That's why I have a lot of things that scale with both brutality and survival and ice and, you know, like a wreath. Right? Right? Is this anything? Is this anything at all? I don't know. Let's just do a run. What is the most Christmas themed route to go to? There is the real question though. Because, all right, we got what could be considered something of a themed run going on, first off. At least the outfits fit. Festive outfit, various Santa outfits, as well as the one that is just a snowman. It's like, that all works well. Everything else, not so much. Also, am I going to go brutality or survival? I don't even know. Oh, and the diet, I suppose, should be... Castlevania-esque? You got like big turkeys and cakes? That's pretty Christmas themed, I would say. Yeah? Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with that. Alright, Rampart cause roofs. I mean, obviously it should be the cavern, one, because the cavern is where you get the festive outfit and everything in the first place. But then everything else, I want to say, is up for debate. What kind of debate? I don't know. Presumably pretty stupid debates, considering this is the run that we're currently doing right now. Ramparts cause roofs, I think, does work, though. Anything else? Because I'm running it through the old brain box, and it's like, I'm coming up with nothing. I got cavern. I got, yeah. Nope, this is about as good as I got. We can just go the easiest route possible then as well, because, you know, that also just makes it easier for me too. Check that out, though. Good parries at the very least. Whatever. I guess we're going brutality run. Why not? There's plenty of brutality-based weapons out here, as well as some other things that might appear as colorless weapons too. Right now, though, not really going to be using the ice crossbow because... yeah, you really need to build for that, you know? Fractured shrines for, again, sky stuff. Sure. There's no, like, wintry area. Like, not even an area that you could consider to be wintry, except for the caverns. And even that's kind of a stretch. It's more like a Mount Fire Eyes type of deal. Also, I don't know if I would really consider crystals to be that. Yeah, keep the brutality. Well, maybe I should be taking something that is both red and green because of the Christmas. How many times am I going to say Christmas over the course of this episode? So Christmas in Persona 5 soon? I'm currently in September. Absolutely not. Unless the game suddenly decides to start picking up the pace like it definitely has not up until now. Although I'm sure they probably do have a Christmas thing. They usually do put that in the game. From what I remember. I mean, it took until the newer version, not the royal. What is it? The golden for Persona 4 to get that, but still work otherwise. Yeah. By the way, what's the most Christmas themed mutations? There's another question too, because I don't really get like Frostbite. Okay, that'll work. What else though? Predator, gastronomy. I think gastronomy kind of makes sense. Barrel launcher, too late. Barrel launcher, I nixed because it was too not close enough. I guess I could take corrosive cloud. Of course, does inflict enemies with both bleeding and poison. So let's grab that. It's apropos, I guess. The heck is Crimbo? You don't know what Crimbo is? It's ask Great Britain. It's Christmas. There, I answered it for you. Don't know what Crimbo is. Ain't never heard the name Crimbo. There we are. And it's only slightly poisoned. Actually, the malaise was cleared out of this area, so it didn't even malaise me up at all. I honestly forgot that was a mechanic until, like, literally right now. Velocity because Santa is fast. Now, come on. Now, just, look, I'm willing to make some concessions just because there's not really a whole lot of justifications you can make, but that's a bit excessive. I guess the promenade is like the I don't know, residential area, and that's where people celebrate Christmas. This is about as good as I'm gonna do. Oh, didn't know about that. That's so good. As a lifelong player, or at least somebody who played Kingdom of Loathing for years, it's just like their daily Crimbo stuff was, yes, an obvious reason why that stuck in my mind for a while. Frostbite, yeah, gastronomy, Heart of Ice. I guess that's what we're looking at right now. Did malaise change again? No. It's still the same one that it is before, but once you clear malaise from an area, I guess you can't actually get malaised up from food. I knew that before, but I didn't really remember it too well, to be honest. There we go. Looking good, cool, Joker. Anyway, let's just... Look, I don't really know exactly... Again, this is the problem with doing runs that are based around, like, gimmicky builds. They're not good builds. They're builds that are meant to do gimmicks. Which are usually two very different things. You can make that work to a certain extent with, like, for example, if you go all in on electricity. Well, maybe not in this patch anymore, but prior to that point, it's like you could go all in on electricity and still have a pretty good run. I don't know if you could go all in on ice and have a good run, though. I think that one would just lead to you having problems. You know, where are my cursed sword runs? Well, this one was scheduled for today. It is a half Christmas episode. June 26th, 25th. One of the two, certainly. Whatever day it is today. But I suppose, like, next time, we're going to continue. War Spear is both brutality and survival scaling. Hence, it's red and green, hence Crimbo. There we go. It's like, that's... Look, otherwise, what melee weapon would I be able to use in this run? Answer me that. It's like, yes, War Spear might not be the most, like, Christmassy otherwise... But I'm sure it's just like we can be like, I mean, Christian nations have been in a number of wars. There's your justification. Because that's what you sound like, chat. That's what you sound like. Oh, yeah, the war on Christmas. That is a thing. I forgot. I forget every time until, you know, like November, and then I roll my eyes once again. Wow, look at that go. The Nutcracker. Yeah, the Nutcracker is there. Nutcracker would be the one, I suppose. But it's just like, you're not following the Christmas vibe. I want to say yelling at people is definitely a Christmas vibe, especially if you were just talking about the war on Christmas. Powerful grenade is an ornament. You know, that actually works. In fact, I probably could have turned on all the grenades for that justification, thinking about it right now. They're very, but especially the powerful grenade is very ornamental looking. Same thing with the cluster grenade, but that is already, you know, survival and brutality scaling, so it's on here anyway. You just saw it. So, okay, what is your justification for having a bunch of worms in the form of the swarm grenade being a Christmas-themed anything? Anything at all? Because with the little bow, they look like Lucindy Lou Who? Is that it? Is that what we're saying? Finally learning from Yes? I've learned a lot from Yes. Like being your roundabout, or being the owner of a lonely heart. Or, you know, guiding my way through topographical oceans. Ah, come on. Electric Whip for Christmas lights. Actually, Electric Whip wouldn't work. Magic Missile is very, like, Christmas lights, because it changes a bunch of different colors and everything like that. That would work. The elves? You consider elves to be worms? I feel like that is... Hey, there we go. I will mess around with this sort of thing. feel like that is, I don't know, something. Certainly it's something. One cannot say it's not something. Fire blast because Santa's scorpion in disguise. Yeah, see? Or like what? Christmas lights cause a lot of fires each year. I want to turn on all the fire stuff. The cozy, comfy fire at the fire home. Is that it? Is that what we're doing as far as justification goes? Because that's, again, that's what you sound like. Now the alchemic carbine because Christmas poison. You know, whatever. This is... It's like, I would not... I'm going to tell you right now, chat. I would not invite you over for Christmas. Clearly, what you would do is end up lighting the place on fire and poisoning everybody in the neighborhood. And you'll be like, but it's Christmas, though. You know how Christmas is. And I'll be like, no. This is what you would say. Now, then. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to with it on fire like that. But I want to get the 60 kills, though. Tombstone, because Jesus was reborn. We went through that before, that yes, stuff like the ghost outfit, stuff like the tombstone could be very, you know, Scrooge-ish. But that's not the same thing. I'm not going to consider that. The ghost outfit explicitly says for Halloween. It's like, you can't, it's not, this is not the Halloween run. Do that in another, like, 2 months or whatever when we're at half Halloween. Or, wait, no, that would be earlier than this. What am I talking? I can't do math. My inability to do math is why the toothpick should be used in this run. Am I right, chat? At least we didn't suggest the War Spear. War Spear is at least red and green in its scaling, so it works. Halloween holiday. Merry Spookymas. It's a Spookymas. I'm doing the dance. You can't see it, but I'm doing it. All right, well, let's keep going. Toothpick is a Yule log. See, that's what this is. You're not going to burn a piece of wood that has a bunch of metal parts in it. I refuse to believe that that's going to be a thing that you would do. Ice items because Jack Frost. I mean, I have a bunch of ice items. Then, you know, I'm using the snowman outfit right now because it's that one at least is that's in the season, right? That whole thing. Tentacle because Santa is an eldritch god. Sure. He's a jolly old soul and also Nyarlathotep. Why not? Which I guess Nyarlathotep was supposed to be a jolly old soul if I'm remembering the lore, right? At least compared to a lot of other characters. Whatever. There we go. Well, I can't really say that this is like a super good run, but it is a run that's going. One cannot say that I'm not getting at least somewhere here. Come on. There, man. At least I got a huge amount of cooldown reduction from that, I guess. Yeah. No, that's the 75%. I didn't take a Heart of Ice yet. That would be the one to take, of course. By the way, it is all in on brutality and survival. I'm sure, as you probably guessed from the very start of this run. Because it's like, you know, going brutality with green mutations, very Christmas-like. Yeah, but like, you know, I am going to be building both survival and brutality. I think that's just like how this one's going to go, right? I'm not going to balance out between the two. We're going to go mostly brutality, but then also some survival. Especially if I'm going to end up using a lot of legendary weapons, which if I can, I would like to. Oh no, I'm dying already. Just like Christmas. Am I right, chat? Is that what you're going to say? Jesus died on Christmas, just like me. That's not how that works at all. Wait. Am I doing an Easter run or a Christmas run? I forgot already, apparently. Hear me out. Ice armor for ugly sweater. Ice armor is here because, I mean, well, first off, I want to say that this, what I'm wearing right now, very ugly sweater just by itself. But, I mean, it's also, you know, an ice theme thing, so it's already on the list, ready to go. I don't really know if you can justify it much more than basically it's ice themed, but well then. Oh, Heart of Ice because Christmas time is most likely time to have a heart attack. Is that true? I don't know that. I mean, yeah. Christmas complete. No. That was just me dying and turning into Santa Claus because I killed him, like in the hit movie The Santa Claus. You see? It all works. I was infected with the Santa spores and turned into a clone of Santa Claus. I mean, what I mostly remember about that movie is, like, seeing some people be like, yo, did anybody else think it was really hot when Tim Allen got fat in that one scene? Which still strikes me as being extremely hilarious to this day. Yo, but like really though. No, but like really. Anyway. Christmas complete. I knew it. No. To be honest, I don't find Tim Allen that attractive. I'll be honest. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's, come on. There we are. Well, hey, at least it's relevant. It is once again relevant to Christmas. I made it work. Death Road to Canada also has a, can get Santa in that game, and when he dies, he turns somebody else into Santa due to the Santa spores. Which is the other thing that I always remember about that movie. And also, the third movie was called The Escape Clause, and the second movie starred an evil Tim Allen toy version of Tim Allen who was also Santa. Is this correct? I'm fairly certain it's correct. Anyway, I don't really remember too much aside from that, aside from the fact that the Toolman Taylor did in fact murder Santa Claus in that movie. Never forget that. Santa Claus is dead because of Tim Allen. It's just like, you know, that whole thing. Dad bod fetishism aside. I don't know. Did Santa ever like come back in those movies? I never watched any of them. Did you know that there was a sequel to Jingle All the Way starring Larry the Cable Guy, I believe it was? Well, now you do. Actually, I don't know if that ever came out. I just remember hearing about it. Okay, Tim Alien. No, that's Galaxy Quest, which is also actually a pretty good movie, all things considered. It's just, you know, I hope you like Star Trek, basically. Because if you don't, then much of it will be lost on you. Then you are lost. Because all food and no drinks makes a bad Christmas, so I need to use potion charges more. No! That's not, again, this sort of justification is absurd and nonsensical. You people don't know what you're talking about. Now then, hey, I'm back to survival at least, so now it'll make at least a little bit more sense. Let's take Heart of Ice because I wasn't doing it before. Hopefully I can get something that actually does the stuff. Good freezing soon enough. Because I'm a little bit worried about exactly how that is gonna go if it doesn't work like that. Taking a purposeful mutation. Here we go. This will at least be okay. Frost Blast is also again very Christmassy because you have snowball fights and whatever. Actually, I guess like the ice shot would make a little bit more sense in terms of that. Whatever. It's fine. Don't worry. I'm sure that'll be showing up soon enough. Yeah? Okay. I thought I was going to get away with it. Did not quite work. The backpack mutation, yeah, I guess, Santa's sack and all that. Makes a certain amount of sense, if not a lot of sense. Acceptance because Santa isn't coming this year? Why not? Are you a bad boy? And even then, you still get, like, coal or something. It's like you're not entirely bereft of Santa visits just because you were bad. That is, of course, how it works. As far as I'm concerned. Though I don't actually know where you would just go get coal these days. Can you, I guess like a charcoal briquette sort of thing? But is that the same thing? It's not. It's specifically made for grilling. You have to be a little bit more... Like, if I was going to go buy a lump of coal, and maybe I will, you don't know, where would I go for that? How would I... Nutcracker is, again, a little bit more relevant comparatively. All right, I think I actually kind of have, like, a more or less themed run going, and not, well, Telluric Shock, I guess. Here. There. Yeah, okay, I think it's a little bit closer here. Go to the Devil Room and hope for Krampus. As somebody that was just finishing up a lot of the runs for Azazel, yes. By the way, Azazel is a super easy character to play as. However, the one thing I'm really fearing right now is playing as Jacob. I am so close to finishing up The Binding of Isaac forever. But it's like the idea that I still have Jacob left is striking fear into my heart. Like something Santa Claus. That's the only thing I can think of. Come on. Like Krampus, I guess. It's like, that's... Krampus is one of those things that I feel like, made it onto the internet pop culture, but it's like not a whole lot of people have a lot of fond memories thinking of Krampus, kidnapping children. All that's old deal. Hey, Kinslayer, we're doing a half Christmas episode today, June 25th. Because somebody wanted to see this, and I got that whole thing on the point rewards that you can schedule something. So this is what we're doing today. I don't even know if the person that wanted to see this is in fact here right now. I told them that they requested it during the Into the Breach stream last week, and I'm like, I'll do it. And I'm doing it. So it would be quite unfortunate if they weren't here. Which I say extremely threateningly for no reason. There. What do you got, though? Yeah. No. Actually managed to make that work anyway. Oh, Into the Breach stream was awesome. Which one? I did 2 this week. I actually finished the game. Like, I did surprising even myself. It only took a couple tries to beat that game. Yeah. But yeah, no, still have it on YouTube. I just don't want to put it up because it's so meticulous and tedious. The slowness of that entire series. The latest, at least that was like quick. Also, that was just pretty much the end of the game. So, at least for now, I don't know. I might that game is legit. I feel like I might go back to it at some point. Pay $16K for Doom. Okay, fine. We'll do Doom. We'll do Doom tomorrow. I guess now that I'm technically more or less done with the whole showcase, all we got is the Cursed series left. But it's like I am opened up for a lot more other stuff now. So please look forward to the full playthrough of Tangle Deep coming later today. You know what? I'm going to say it. Later today. I don't know. I also have Mark of the Ninja. That's up. a certain game that I still am debating if I even want to play in the first place. Yo, Radon, get out here. Tell me if you really want it. I know you haven't been here for the past few streams, but maybe you're still watching anyway, just silently. I don't know. I'm scared. I also have Concrete Jungle, if you want to go a little bit more like a mobile puzzle game style. I got that a while back because I'm just like, I don't know, maybe? But I have not done it. Those are the games that I own. Obviously, there's much more games to play, but those are the games that I currently have that I could start up right now that are on the list. I'm shocked that I didn't get hit there. Like, geez. Thank you, generous timing on that particular kamikaze bet. Oh, should make an ice sword. You know, ice sword, poison sword are the two that are missing. We got oil sword. We got fire sword in the form of the torch. We got everything pretty much. But poison sword and ice sword are not there. I guess ice sword is one of those ones that it's like, you can't, how would that even work? However, poison sword, on the other hand, been strangely missing. It's a Christmas miracle. Oh, true, there are snake fangs. I shouldn't forget. Yeah, snake fangs are one of the newer ones, but they are definitely what you would consider a poison sword. Very, very true. 5 seconds. Shouldn't have messed around with whatever dumb bits that I was messing around with. I don't even remember at this point. Anyway, just watching the cursed sword run. That was a cursed run indeed. Man, you weren't even there for like. I mean, I guess you could still watch it on the channel, the Twitch channel. But it's just like, yeah, you weren't even there for the start of the stream where it got real weird. Then again, during this stream, we did talk about Tim Allen. So, you know, it's 2 in one hand and. No, it's 6 in one hand and half a dozen in the other. I'm forgetting my dumb. What would you even call that? Hokey colloquialisms. Presumably, I want to say that a lot of future. Oh, is this good? It's not bad. Nah, I'm not gonna take it though. Presumably, future cursed sword runs will go a little bit better. Hey, there's good reason why I put that up at the same time as the run that I know everybody was more interested in. There. Close enough. All right. Yeah, but it's just like, you know, I do want to play Doom Eternal. After all, that is one of those games that it's like is intended to be streamed, and streams are a lot easier to do than video stuff. So, you know, it's one that I can get done a little bit quicker, potentially, depending on how much I want to stream. As we saw with, like, a Control, sometimes, you know, you'll get a little bit of stream shy, especially with a first-person shooter, though. So, hey! Oh, also, thank you, Miguel Chavez. Didn't even think about that. Or didn't even think about that. Didn't even notice that. Till right now. Thank you for subbing. Welcome to Christmas, where I get gifts in the form of subs. I mean, but kinda though. Thank you. Oh no. Oh, I don't like this elite here. There. I was healing. No, it's the bird watchers. Like, I told you, this is not really an optimal run in any respect. I feel like it was mostly just an excuse to argue about Christmas for an extremely, excruciatingly long time. At least that's what I assume, right? Okay. Also, maybe I am just playing a little bit carelessly because, you know, dumb gimmick runs. That's something I was thinking about doing, though, now that I am more or less done with the showcases. Maybe? Well, I want to say yeah for the most part. And, you know, instead go for, like, a viewer-suggested runs or something like that. Might be cool. Might be something a little bit interesting. There we are. Oh, use snake fangs because of Santa Claus. Again, this is... these are extremely big stretches. Ah, jeez. I mean, to be fair, I haven't really been doing a whole lot of streaming, especially on Twitch, until last year, I think it was. Thereabouts. It's mostly on YouTube prior to that point, but I mean, you know. I want to say streaming. If you're doing streaming, usually you want to do it on Twitch. That's more the stream place, I think. I don't know. Maybe that's changed up as of recent. That said, clearly I'm committed to it at this point. All right. Yeah. Scroll right there. Never forget about that. Then I guess just survival again. I don't know. It's just sort of weird to say, but it's like it's shocking that in these dumb casual runs, even if it is with less than optimal equipment, that I'm still not able to get past the ramparts of all places. I suppose if I just heal a little bit more in more reasonable areas, that could work out well too. Nah, I don't know. Do a ninja-themed stream as a suggestion? Ah, sure. What did you have in mind? Oh. Ninja-themed could mean a lot of things. I told you to drink more. Fair enough. I still think you're wrong, though, as far as that being Christmas-themed in any way. I mean, it's just like, yes, Christmas is for booze and candy, but still. It's not the same thing. I'm just going to sell that. I already have something that gives me 2 survival, and I already have something that does something else. I don't know. Whatever. Ugh. Good. She managed to get out of there. Okay. There's no milk and cookies weapon? I mean, there is like a candy cane key, but that's a key. It's not, you know, something that I can carry with me for the rest of the run. There aren't any... I mean, I got like the Castlevania-esque because, you know, big turkeys and cakes, but I don't think there's like any cookie-themed stuff. Oh man, thank you, KVJR. Oh boy. Oh man, that is a lot of subs. 10, in fact. I don't know, anything you would like to see as far as dumb theming goes? Because... Or, suggested runs? Because you know what? I think that's giving it to people who give me money. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Shut up. I'm doing it. Yeah, it's like if I'm going to open up suggestions, why not? It could also just be do more cursed sword runs, because that's also the plan right now. Okay, maybe Hayabusa boots, katana. No, but boots and katana kind of override each other. It would be katana and like throwing knives or something. Other than that, you'd probably want smoke bomb, phaser, light speed, perhaps. Explosive decoy. What else? What else? Those are the ones that I would go for. And invisibility necklace if you can get it. That's pretty much what I would say would be ninja themed. Also, I swear I've done something like that before. I mean, I could also just, you know, turn them on and kind of like switch out between the katana and everything. But katana's just a good weapon by itself. You saw the episode. Good and successful. Which I feel like when I'm doing the pre-recorded stuff, that's does show that I do in fact know how to play this game. It's just, you know, trying to talk at the same time is perhaps maybe where I run into some problems. I'll just say that. Well, trying to read chat and talk and everything is where I run into problems. Heart of Ice is actually something that's going to be useful here, especially with the thing. We'll see. Katana is my favorite. It's a good weapon. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. It is. It's good. I think there's still better stuff. I mean, God knows that, again, in the last episode, you can see something that it's just will destroy bosses like nothing else, except for the final boss. Because that is always just such a weird thing with that weapon. I mean, I guess thematically, sure, but still. Since when does thematically come in terms of gameplay? Sometimes, but not usually in like Dead Cells. I just die a lot because I try to act cool with it. That was the best comment on that video. It's like, yeah, which is exactly what you should do. You know how many times I've died in Dead Cells just trying to style on enemies, often for no reason? You know how much damage I was taking in the last run just because I was trying to style on enemies for no reason? It's an important part of the game. This game makes you look cool, and it's not through canned animations or, you know, like big set pieces. It's actually just a game that makes you look cool when you do it well. I love that about it. Yep, there we go. It's like a fighting game in that way. Cool as pizza. Pizza is pretty cool, though. Shut up. Pizza is cool. What run are we doing today? It's half Christmas, June 25th, so we're doing a Christmas-themed run. About Christmas. Kind of. Sort of. More or less. Yes and no. It's just, yeah, forget how many weapons. So far, the Showcase series is at 107 episodes. And that is with, a couple weapons being done twice, I think, taking 2 episodes. But mostly, it's like there are more episodes that are combining several weapons being showcased at the same time. Up to 4 in one episode with the Nutcracker one. Nutcracker, Wolf Trap, etc. and so on. So yeah, there's a lot of weapons in this game. They've been working on it since 2017 with pretty constant updates. And I could not be happier because, again, even after all this time, I do still very much like this game. I can't believe I got hit there, though. Sure. Seems good. Seems good. Did a run with the Iron Staff. It's by far my favorite weapon. It's a good weapon, one that I haven't used enough. I feel like that's one that sort of like there's a lot of weapons that I feel like I might have been somewhat unimpressed or didn't really show off well enough despite liking them a lot. Punishment is definitely one of those, as well as what was the one that I used, what that I've been using an awful lot recently? Can't remember. Rhythm and Bazooka, I feel like I always like, though. And that one also comes up a lot as just, hey, this is a good weapon. Katana, I suppose. It's like, yeah, it was sort of semi-unimpressive in its first outing, but then was still pretty damn good. Where's the Santa outfit? It's in the rotation. Don't worry, it'll probably show up. As you do. I have all of the Christmas-themed, well, Christmas or wintertime themed outfits prepped up and ready to go, changing in between each one of the areas. Yeah, the Pierce All Enemies is pretty good here. I'm going to say that right now. This is the combination that you want with this weapon. All right, come on. Can I get past the third area and at least beat one boss for the love of God? Surely my gamer credit is on the line, even though it's already been taken away. I'm pretty sure people have already taken my, gamer membership card away from me several times. I mean, there are chain weapons. They do have the, there's of course the hook shot, the grappling hook, which has been in the game for a very long time, been pretty unimpressive for a very long time. Gotten better, but I wouldn't really say that it's ever gotten like super good though. Good for, like, big burst damage, which, you know, bosses counter extremely well, so that's why it's not always the most effective way to go about doing a run. At least that's what I've found. I mean, same thing with, like, smoke grenades, same thing with, like... I suppose, you know, now I'm thinking about it, Serenade did have a good outing on, like, the second time I took it out, more recently. Wasn't quite enough to bring it to the finish line. Still pretty... I want to say it was still pretty impressive when you actually got it working for you. Certainly when I don't have the stress of trying to show it off, it looks a little bit... I think it looks a little bit better. At least that's my opinion on the matter. I still think it's one of those... somebody described it as a babysitting item. And it's just like, it's hard to justify a babysitting item in the game. It's got to be real powerful. Stuff like the Valmont's Whip, stuff like skill-based weapons, I've called them before. Stuff like Rhythm and Bazooki, very powerful, very difficult to get critical. That whole deal. Still don't think that Serenade quite matches up to that. There's the Iron Staff, by the way. I'll keep it in the backpack in case I feel like taking her out. After all, we're just talking about it. Should have gotten that. I should have just went back and killed 20 more enemies. What about a summon themes with Mushroom Boy and Owl of War? Add to it what you must. What would other things to be adding to that run? Rhythm and Bazooki for the really special loot run, but I did that for the Rhythm and Bazooki run. That was what I did for the showcase of that weapon. But what else? I don't know. I think Mushroom Boy and Owl of War would be very good as long as I turn on all colorless items. Because they're two very good weapons. They're just, you know, also two very mutually exclusive stats. Survival and tactics generally don't play together very well. Hokuto's bow would be a way to buff them up. I mean, that's just, you know... Oh, well, that's a way to buff up just about anything. But I think Swarm would be another one. That's another summon weapon. But again, that would kind of... I suppose if you wanted to go like Swarm plus Owl, then you wouldn't even need to turn it on all colorless mode. But, you know... What more do I need to say? I'm just trying to think, like, is there any, like, specific summon weapon? Ferryman's Lantern. Ferryman's Lantern is a summon weapon. It summons little wisp guys, but I would call that similar enough. Yeah, I think, and then Serenade, of course. It's like you can take Serenade out as well. That's another obvious summon weapon. Thinking like main hands, though. And although Serenade is a main hand, it kind of exists in two slots at once, so it's not quite the same thing. Oh boy, that was close. At least it's going a little bit better than it was last time, I'll say that. Ah! Ooh! Nice. Okay. That was close. Should add a new option, use all slots for skills or weapons? That would be interesting. I don't know how you would do that for, like... Yeah, like making it so that you could customize the weapon slots a little bit more. That would be interesting. I don't know if it would be super good. Obviously, yeah, when you're talking, like, summon stuff, having just, like, 4 turrets would probably be a pretty good run, actually. Because turrets are good. I ain't never been afraid of talking about that. There we are. Hey, and even a more powerful version of the staff. I guess it's actually not that much more powerful. Usually you expect to get something a little bit better off of an elite, but I suppose I got that from a rest area, so that is pretty much as powerful as it's going to get. What do you got here? Interesting. Big if true. What to do? I don't want to say Huntsman's Bow. Wow, it is 4 times damage. It's a present, so I have to take it. No. Yes. No. Chat. Chat. What do you think? Do it? Well, KBJR, you know, you are the one that did gift a lot of subs there, so I, of course, have to defer to your wisdom. Let's go. I'm ready for it, baby. Nope. No YOLOing for you today. YOLO and dead. Do I at least have, like... No, this is a very simple weapon. Oh, yes, it is. It is not one that is... Hey, come on, really. It is not one that is... You know... Yeah. Let's see how this one goes. Survival, though. Justification for the marksman's bow. I told you, it was a gift. Seeing a 4 times damage weapon is a gift, and that's why I need to take it. There's your justification. Is it good? No. Ow. Is it good? No. But it is a okay. To be fair, that's probably what I deserve. Should have gone with I knew I should have gone with the... well, it was going to happen regardless. Every hit was basically a one-hit kill there. There's your Santa outfit, by the way. Got infected with the Santa spores once more. Okay. That's enough. Clearly. Yeah, Jesus. See? It caused somebody to say Jesus, which is very Christmassy. I rest my case. Okay, that's enough of this weird stream today. Low-key point blank could work 4 times marksman's bow if you were tactics. Maybe. It's one of those things that, of course, infantry bow would probably be a better idea, but could work. Yeah, but okay. That's. By the way, could you hear the fan on in the background? I do have a fan on, and yeah, I was kind of unsure about that. In the meantime, I'm gonna go. You know, I was just thinking about. No, but I'm also deaf. Oh, okay. That's probably fine then. It's probably totally cool. I'm gonna switch over to a little bit of Isaac, just cause I don't know. I have been playing it a bit lately, and I feel like continuing to do such a thing. Infantry bow, but you die in 1 hit. I mean, it's not 1 hit. You can survive because of the 1-shot protection, but, you know, not much more than that. That's about the extent of what you're going to be doing. All right. Anybody... Actually, wait. Before I do that, let me go put on the sound. Anybody got any pinatas on who I should be playing here today? I actually have most characters done at this point. Tainted Eve? You know, there is one very important thing that I do have that I want to play Tainted Eve for right now, and that is the final unlock of hers. So let's immediately die going into the first room. Fun. Okay. And it's nothing. Well, let's see how this goes then. This is a good beginning here for a character that, yeah, whatever. Give me just the mom's knife thing. Oh, then I die anyway. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Gonna do it again, though. Come on, guys. Get out here and do this. Yes, perfect. XL floor? So it is. Whatever. Do you think I was going to go get a devil deal right now anyway? No, of course not. That would be absurd. That's what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon up everything, and we're going to go for it, baby. What's up, Doc? This is your first time on stream? It is my first time on stream. It's true. This is the first stream I've ever done. Wacky, ain't it? Hope you're all enjoying the inaugural stream. And I hope to do many more in the future. I died again. Ah, dang. Oh, this is the first time on your stream. I see. Instead, I did a dumb bit. I'm sorry. Anyway. Come on. Come on. Oh, boy. I will take that, though. There. That's much nicer already. Unfortunately, I am going to lose like half of my stuff here. Real quick, like. Cool. And I couldn't even open up a secret room or anything. No, of course not. Oh, well. I'm going to make this work. Nope, I can't make this work. I'm dying. Oh, yeah, it skips the second floor, and if you find it on the first floor, it immediately brings you to the Devil Deal room. It is me dying once again. I don't like that room, especially as Tainted Eve, I'm going to be honest. You start out so incredibly weak as Tainted Eve, it's ridiculous. You have to use the Sumptorium nicely? No, I will use it meanly and nothing else. I will constantly play Sea Shanty 2 from the one thing to it over and over till it quits. Life. Oh, I just thought I might run and I'm stuck on 2 boss cell. To be fair, it's just like after the stellar performance that I put on the stream here, it's like, yeah. Come on, is there any way that I can get in here without losing my duders? Claudies are very annoying. Now, 2 boss cell is usually the big difficult point for anybody playing Dead Cells, basically. That is the first time that it's like things are truly popping off in terms of like, you know, enemies dealing damage and you not having nearly as many options to heal. It's a tough hurdle to get over. I think it's pretty well agreed upon that that's the case. Although I guess I'm not entirely sure with newer updates. I know that they have rebalanced that quite a bit, even up to the last update, but I would think it's still probably about the same if like the healing and everything is the same thing. 4 boss cell seems to be the one that got the most switched up, if I would say anything. Okay. There we are. Of course, it's Curse of the Blind. I forgot. Because when you're playing on hard mode, the only mode to play on, you don't get nice things. You only get bad things. Yep. Only one more thing to unlock for Eve, and then I'm done forever. With Eve. Okay. Well, that's going to be fun. As always. I mean, it's better, right? Eggman McMuffin said that it was better. I guess for right now it should be good. Now, come on now. Don't. That's a dumb way. That's a dumb place to get hit. What you got now? Torn Photo ain't too bad. I mean, that is, of course, like anything that gives me extra tiers is going to be quite good. But I just got the 3rd cell from 100k Mushroom Boy, fought the final boss for him. Yeah, I mean, I had that happen in the Serenade run. It's like that is... The Mushroom Boy cannot be stopped at higher levels, which I appreciate, certainly. Also, yes, this is exactly what I want to see in terms of a room right now, since I got the petrified poop. Come on, because that's a lot of hearts you get from poop, after all. I don't want to take the left hand. Left hand turns all chests into red chests. And I don't want to have all chests turn into red chests. At least not yet. I think I would rather have the stuff from regular chests first. Oh, don't destroy my rotten heart after I just got it. Shiny and new. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Such a great boy, indeed. It's like, yeah, I mean, Mushroom Boy's great. Rhythm and Bazooka, I think, is pretty good as far as survival. Shovel's great too. These are just survival weapons. If you're looking for other stuff, you can get other interesting. That is chaos. Chat, dare I take chaos? Dare I control chaos like some sort of shadowy hedgehog? Ugh. Oh no! All my blood clots. They all died in a mysterious way. How could that have happened? Can't believe I haven't unlocked them yet. You should get to it. It's like right in the first area. Pretty easy to get. I've been going to Slumbering Sanctuary because I have a few things to unlock there. Steve, keep dying the stone guy teleports me to him. Yeah, that's I said before that it's just like that is the golem. That is the enemy that kills me more than any other enemy in the entire game. It has the highest KD ratio on me. Nice. I don't know what it does, but yeah, I should probably take it. Chaos is always good. Chaos makes it so that every single item pool, I mean, it gives you a bunch of drops to start with, but it makes it so that every single item pool is randomized. Basically, in any area from any item, like coming up here, I got the treasure room, but instead of pulling from the treasure room item, it might pull from the devil deal room item. It might pull from the bomb bum item. It might pull from the familiar shop item pool, secret rooms, whatever. It's one of those ones that is tricky because if you find, like, you know, if your boss rooms are dropping Sacred Heart, that's great. If your devil deals are getting, like, breakfast, you know, +1 heart, that's not as good. And you got to pay 1 heart for it. It's basically going to make it so that it does not matter to get devil deals or angel rooms or anything for the rest of the run. But every other item is going to be more interesting. Pick up chaos? Yes. I did. I did pick up chaos. Speaking of which, sulfur. 3-room recharge gives you brimstone for the room. What do you think? So is there a new DLC for Isaac, or are they working on a new game? I mean, they are working on a new game for right now. Yes, sulfur, but I could also re-roll it into something else. It's like, it'll pull from any room. By the way, this is a devil deal item, which would not normally be in here. Because of Isaac 2? No, of course not. There's never going to be an Isaac 2. Edmund has said exactly that. They would rather just continue to work on the game. Oh, I said yes, sulfur. Okay, let's take sulfur. Like I said, 3-room recharge. When you use it, you get a fun time in terms of... Give me some bombs. You get a fun time in terms of being able to use brimstone for the room. It's not as good as a real brimstone, but it's close. Also, maybe I'll go take the dim bulb, but when you don't have charges in your active item, it gives you a big stat up, which is good for me. Although petrified poop, like I said, poops, when you have petrified poops, you do get a pretty regular drop of hearts from poops, which is good. I like having that. But it's also, you know, one of those things that is, well, not always like the easiest or best thing to get working for you due to the whole nature of how often you find poops, especially past the first floor. The Empress. That is Eve's special. Basically, it just activates the Whore of Babylon effect. Too bad Isaac is such a unique game. I feel like it has inspired a lot and everything. And it's just like this, especially as far as the DLC goes, is a pretty good one to end off on. Okay, boss drop in Celtic Cross, which I think is Treasure Room or Angel Room normally. That's pretty good. Hope they'd at least release some DLCs. They've released a couple DLCs. There was Afterbirth, Afterbirth Plus, and now Repentance is the one I'm currently playing. I would say that it's like, would I have liked to have seen more? Sure. That is telekinesis, is it called? Is it psychokinesis? Anyway, it will stop enemy bullets and redirect them back towards the enemy. Not the best. It's pretty okay, I suppose. I think sulfur is going to be better. Also, again, that is a treasure room item, would not normally appear in a chest. Thanks to Chaos. What you got? To be honest, I was hoping for a little bit more. All right, send me out, baby. You can also see like the cute little gold one here too. Look at that. Look at how cute he is. Okay. What's the black door that keeps spawning after boss fights? That is the devil room. It'll spawn after a boss fight. You can see that my chances of getting it to spawn in the bottom left corner. Well, underneath all of my other stats, the top one is devil room, bottom one is angel room. They have a chance to close every single time you leave the room. However, what they do is give you the chance of getting some pretty unique good items. Unfortunately, not this run because I took Chaos. So they're just going to give me random garbage. As you do with Chaos. Chaos is a real double-edged sword. Let's just say that right now. The devil room was just an open black door. Didn't that have a keyhole? Oh, that one is the alternate exit. That is if I wanted to go into the alternate path, which is a different, more difficult route, but you do get like more stuff with it. That ain't too bad. But it is also more difficult. I would rather take a more traditional route and be more guaranteed to survive than take the harder guys. Yeah, the first one there sends you into the sewers, or the dross, which are also sewers. It's, not too bad, all things considered, but still tricky. Yeah. You were going to be getting out here. You too. Eh. No! My many clots! Oh! Bob's brain, you have betrayed me yet again. As always. This should not be a surprise at this point in time. More stuff is good? Well, I mean, it's more options. It's not more stuff. Great. Now sulfur's cool, though. God, I can't believe Bob's brain killed everyone. I feel like I should just restart this run here, just because it's like Bob's brain, if it's going to be killing things, especially when I get the needles attacking me, is not good. That's not good. It's actually quite bad. Bob's regrettable head. It's not like I had any choice to take it. It's either that or take no items at all. Which is bad. It's a bad choice. Certainly one of the problems that's going to happen with, oh, there's a get out of jail free card. Give it to me. Because it's the exact same price as a key. Could go for a planetarium. But planetarium, it's like, yeah. Yeah, no. I think you already figured that out as soon as you said it. That's Polyphemus, though. That's pretty cool. Mega tears. Look at that huge damage increase. Still big tears down, though. Well, that's at least good. That's the sort of thing that is going to have me looking pretty saucy for the future. Maybe. We'll see. That is also a treasure room item, so it would have appeared in there regardless. Polyphemus, baby. Let's go. Also, Polyphemus plus Brimstone, which is... Also get a health up. And you don't get a health up. There. You baby. Alright, alright. Yeah, I know. I should probably get health up. It's just like, I'm already in a much better position just getting Poly on its own. Mm-hmm. Oh. And actually get the full brunt of it. There we are. That's Mama Mega. Huh. What do you think? Dang. Let's just use it right here. Look, here's the thing. That's the other secret eggs, by the way. The left side. Mama Mega is pretty cool. I don't need to do like just the boss rush or anything, which can open up boss rush. But it's just like, you know what, whatever. Let's just get through here and go. Wait, why'd you do it right now? Because I wasn't gonna take it with me. I want to keep. I got sulfur. I want to keep sulfur. Sure, it's like it's good, but also sulfur though. Go clear through all the rest of the rooms, easy enough. But that's about everything I'm going to be doing now, isn't it? Nice rationale, but I want sulfur. That's pretty good, too. All right, that's pretty much everything I want to get, I think. What's on the... Oh, right. It's, there's the one thing. The one other active item, that thing. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. I'm going to keep it as it is. Floor clear? It does a lot of damage. It is not a floor clear. The most useful thing when it comes to using Mama Mega is that it will... normally, you have to get to boss rush and the hush fight within 20 and 30 minutes, respectively. However, you don't need to do that if you have Mama Mega. You can still blow open the entrance to it anyway. It also opens up like secret rooms and, you know, usually will kill most rooms. Not all rooms. Most rooms, though. But yeah, I want to keep sulfur. Sulfur's cool. I mean, after all, I could have re-rolled sulfur into something else, but I didn't. So I feel like I owe it to keep it at least for right now. Any reason that you didn't take the devil room? Yes, actually. If you look down at... There's a Celtic cross effect that occasionally gives you an invincibility barrier when you take damage. Yes, if you look down at the bottom left again, you'll notice that on this floor, I have no chance of getting a devil room and a 100% and only a chance at getting an angel room. If you don't even go into the angel or the devil room, it guarantees that the next special room you open up is an angel room. And because of chaos, basically, I would need to pay for random items that I don't even know what they're going to be. They're not even going to be like devil deal items. So I should be going for the angel rooms instead, just because at least I don't have to pay for those. They're still going to be random garbage, but it's like at least they're free random garbage as opposed to, yeah, having to actually use health to grab them. Such is... Yeah, it's like you really don't want to lock yourself in on a devil deals for a chaos run. And if you take a devil deal, you lock yourself in on a devil deal. And it's just the way of the world. Also, Eve needs hearts. Yeah, I know. Eve definitely needs hearts a lot more than other characters. Well, Tainted Eve, that is. Regular Eve, take them or leave them. Come on. There you are. Yep. Polypheme is pretty good, but it also still does have its own issues as well. Hey, nice. Ooh. Okay, Golden Battery, the fact that it has a skull on it should kind of cue you in as to why it's scary. God. Why? There's Potato Peeler. Takes health, gives you... damage up and cube of meat, but it does take health, which is bad. Don't want to take it. I'm not even gonna mess around with that. What's the Golden Battery do? Well, it is an infinite battery. It fully charges your active item, and then afterwards, Jesus Christ, and then afterwards will appear somewhere randomly on the floor. However, it also takes a full heart to do that. So, really don't want to mess around with it for right now. If I had something that would benefit from that, there are definitely things, like if I had car battery, for example, plus anything that generates health, that would be actually a pretty good take. But for right now, it's not. Right now, it's going to get me killed. Cursed battery eats your hearts. Yeah, but it's like you could use it to get some pretty good stuff. There's a lot of items that it's just like I would definitely trade health for charges on. Like blank card with a particularly good card and all that. That's a crawl space. Again, getting lucky with the random bombs here. Probably gonna be an item in there. And that item is gonna be totally random. So let's see what we got. It is totally random, and it's suplex. I don't like suplex all that much, I'm gonna be real with you. It's an active item, so not really gonna use it anyway. Oh, it permanently takes your hearts? I've never actually used it before. I didn't know that. Temperance. Yeah, sure. What do you got? Uh-huh. Well, that's okay. Uh-huh. All right. Could be worse. I thought it just hurt you for a full heart. I didn't realize it took the heart. Curious. Well, anyway, I'm not going to use it anyway, so yeah. Give me something good. That's okay. I could actually use that right here to go get into the secret room. I haven't actually seen what's in there. Doorstop. Of these, I think I'd probably take the doorstop. Ah, the Hierophant.
The Hierophant.
There we go. Yeah, doorstop makes it so that doors remain open after you go through them. So, you know, that's good. Yeah, potato peeler, which I'm not going to use. That ain't going to happen. No, I think cursed battery. Okay, so it does just damage you for charge. It doesn't, but it does take off a full heart, which is a lot. So, you know, it's not like the best. Yeah, if it took off your hearts, that would be much more different. Yes, it's true. I've never actually used it before, despite having it unlocked for a while now. Because, you know, it's like, it does have a pretty obvious downside. And there are very specific cases that I could imagine using it, but I haven't come across those just yet. Magician. Homing. I'll take it. There we are. Did spawn another thing, but that's okay. Oh, the slow shots. It's just like, you know, as good as having, like... As good as having Polyphemus is, it's just like Eve already has super slow shots. This is only making it worse. That's not great. Nah, that's why I got the door stopper. Stuff like that. What else we got now? Because it's like, I still feel like there's a... No, wait, I already know where the secret room is. Why'd I do that? Yeah. There. Great. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like you can see it's like I don't even have the health to be able to. Don't even have the health to be able to, like, overfill it. Ah! Shots so slow! Didn't even get any hearts from that, which was kind of the hope. Oh, I think I might have to restart this one. It's like the items here so far have been not good. It's like that's the thing with Chaos, though. It's like you kind of expect that. Yeah? Nothing. Come on. How many double rooms are you going to give us? I've seen more than this. What do you got now? Nothing. Man. Oh, and I missed one of the bombs. Whatever. I'm not going to go walk across that again. That would be not a great idea. Once again, Bob's brain still doing just a super good job. Oh. Yeah. Oh, extremely low tier rate. It definitely was not doing me any good there. I also was hoping to kill the spider sack thing before that they. You know what? Nah, fuck this. That room with Tainted Eve, no. In fact, this room with Tainted Eve is also no. What a horrible combination for a character that can barely shoot at all. Highly dependent on having a ton of extra enemies around here. As you can see. Control R until Tech X shows up. Would Tech X really be all that good? You'd have to charge it still. Oh. Yeah. It's just like things that spawn stuff. I can't deal with that literally at the start of the game. What's the pros to Eve? Well, if I get a ton of health, I'll have a ton of little clot buddies, and they will do a lot of damage. But it's like that's something that you don't get immediately at the start of the game. You gotta like get far into the game, and you also gotta make sure that your clots are not dying immediately to Bob's brain all the time, basically. Oh yeah, great, another one. What you got? Telekinesis. Hey, that was that item that I didn't see before. Fortunately, I don't have any. Come on. Okay, well, I was kind of expecting it to do the thing where it shoots out shots at me, but it didn't. Now, it's like if you have an item like Bob's brain, though, what happens is that you just. Okay. What happens if you have an item like Bob's brain? It's just they explode a lot. Tears up plus knockback. Hooray. You just give up? I mean, I wouldn't really call that giving up. I would call that like I would have to take 5 minutes to have a bad room where I lost a lot of health and then lost anyway. Why did you not move? I don't really think that you understand the pain of early game Tainted Eve, where it's just like, if you see a room like that, you just quit. Because you're gonna die anyway, it's just you're belaboring the point if you try and survive. If Eve has to fight more than like 3 enemies, it's just a horrible trial. Observe. And there we go. And you wanted to see that happen a bunch of times? How's she work? You keep attacking and the hearts turn to clots? Yeah, you can see the little charging bar up near the head. That's the time that I have until I get a clot buddy spawned. And then I can use the Sumptorium to... Hey, there we go. That's actually something that's kind of useful here for Eve. Unfortunately, it's just like, yeah. You never early game yeah. If you never early game Eve, you never late game Eve. I did. Look at the post-it note here. Tell me that I've never late gamed Eve. It's just, there is a point where you're just like, I don't want to do a bad run and deal with the bad items that I'm going to get here. Yeah. No. Come on, baby. Just want to kill Little Plum faster, please. At least this is actually not a bad boss for Eve's whole tool set because of this whole thing. So the damage does leave a little bit to be desired. Nope, died. No. I refuse. I refuse to do that room. Refuse to do that room with most characters, to be honest. Great. Nothing really. Well, see if I can't get somewhere with the cool demon form, I suppose. Nope, died. All right. That's good at least. Means that I have some protection. Mm-hmm. This is why I am excited to get done with Tainted Eve, by the way. Boy, it's going to be nice to never have to do this character again. Unfortunately, still have Tainted Jacob coming up here eventually, which is going to be even worse. Every other one of the really obnoxious characters is pretty much done, though. Hey, this little horn, for the most part, tends to take himself out. Come on. Come on. I mean, the two ways that you can do Tainted Eve especially is get a lot of health at first or get a good item. Neither one of those has really happened as of just yet. Dang. Well, let's see what I got for the item room. Really, it's though. It's like I've been going for long enough. I might just end the stream here soon enough. Go just finish this up on my own, and then once again, never have to do the character again. Well, again, like I said, at least Poop does have a pretty good chance of giving me hearts if I can find a lot of it. That's not necessarily something that's going to happen. You never know. You have stream schedule? Not really. I mean, it's just kind of like, whenever. It's, you know, that whole song and dance. But I'm sure you probably heard from many a person. Magneto. I mean, it does some stuff. I don't know. Was there anything I could even afford in here? Jar of Hearts is something. Do I care about... Somebody tell me, do I care about the Jar of Hearts? I honestly do not know. Like, join the streams more often. Should probably be doing a decent amount of them coming up here soon enough. It's just, you know, as it is, it's just kind of like random. Like, this one that I did today was one that people use, like, the channel point thing. Really? The channel point thing to make me do. So that's why I definitely did it right now. I don't know. Maybe what I'll do is I'll actually have, like, some sort of stream by the next time that I end up doing anything. Curious. I kind of got lucky there at the very beginning. No, Magneto, you were supposed to wait at least like 1 second. Wow, I got... Huh. Not a bad roll at all. Okay. I think I'm actually going to end the stream. It's getting pretty hot in here, and I'm clearly starting to get tilted, so... Let's end it for right now. I'll go post up the Dead Cells thing, and then probably pick up with Doom coming up this weekend or something. I was saying that I should be doing that soon enough.